Have you ever had one of those weeks where everything went according to plan? Yeah, me neither. In fact, just a few days ago, a tech disaster completely wiped out days of hard work, leaving me flat on my face. But looking back, it ended up being exactly what I needed to remember. A massive truth about creativity, age, and resilience. That real confidence isn't something you just have. It's something you build by doing the hard thing. Here's what happened and how a simple walk around the block changed everything. It started when the video editor I'd been using, the one that had been giving me trouble for weeks, finally decided to just die. It left me completely high and dry. I had a full video and an entire voiceover prepared, and suddenly, it was all for nothing. Hours and hours of work, gone. Now doing this YouTube thing has allowed me to learn so much about tech and computers, but my knowledge is still pretty limited. I spent hours working with AI, trying everything. Uploading new apps, deleting old software, troubleshooting until my eyes blurred. I could feel that familiar tight feeling in my chest, and I was getting completely overwhelmed. But at this point in my life, I know myself well enough to recognize the signs. I know how quickly the overwhelm can take over, and I've learned that taking a break isn't giving up, it's strategy. It's the key, so I stepped away. I went out and took a walk around my neighborhood, and I made a conscious choice. I didn't think about my tech troubles. Instead, I just walked and I noticed. I watched the sunshine beaming between the buildings. I watched the people passing by. I looked in shop windows and I appreciated the little pockets of nature that brighten up our streets. I got totally absorbed in the world around me, and as I walked, I could literally feel my shoulders drop. I could feel myself relaxed and my blood pressure lowering. In that quiet space, away from the glowing screen, I realized that I could treat this tech crash as a major problem, a massive setback. Or I could reframe it. What's that old saying? A problem is just an opportunity in disguise. I realized this was an opportunity to learn something brand new, to expand my mind and stretch my awareness. I changed my thoughts, and the moment I did that, my whole circumstance shifted. Later that evening, with a clear head, I calmly looked into a few other software options and found one I decided to try the next day. To keep a long story short, the next day was a completely different story. The problem didn't seem so giant anymore because my mindset was in the right place. With a positive attitude, I managed to learn enough of the new system to edit this exact video together, record this voiceover, and bring it to life. Sure, the process was very different from what I'm used to, but I persevered. I kept going. In the end, I didn't let myself down, and honestly, I feel a little more confident today than I did last week. Because that is how you build real confidence. Not by waiting until you feel ready, but by doing the thing that scares or frustrates you, and realizing you didn't break. I hope this story inspires you to keep going today. Whatever your particular hurdle is right now, whether it's a creative block, a tech issue, or just life throwing you a curveball, you can conquer it. It all starts with the right attitude, an open mind, and the willingness to take a breath and try again. You are never too old, and it is never too late to learn something new. Thank you so much for spending this time with me in the studio today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to join our little quiet corner of the internet. Drop a comment below and let me know, what is the one small hurdle you're going to tackle with a fresh mindset this week? Until next time, keep creating, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video.